What am I going to do with 400 ventilators when I need 30,000? You pick the 26,000 people who are going to die because you only sent 400 ventilators.
The very world we know and love is changing by the second due to the spread of COVID-19, and at the forefront of this pandemic, relief centers are suffering from a severe lack of supplies. CoronaNet is a way that we can bring together people to address these shortages of supplies. Through a webpage, users can see what facilities have inadequate amount of supplies and its urgency, so that if users have extras of the supplies, they can donate to the correct facility. CoConnect is an innovative approach for citizens like us to make a difference in their community and to stay informed on the virus itself. Our website outlines a way for people to give back to their community with a status tab on the webpage. Hospitals, food banks, and testing centers will be able to regularly update their page to provide information such as items they desperately need and awaiting deliveries on. These features allow citizens to address any abundance of supplies they might have. By providing a way that people can see which relief centers have inadequate amounts of supplies and its urgency, denoted by the color coding, so people and organizations can donate to the right facilities. Donations by users and organizations can be tracked and updated through the status and account section of our webpage. We created the Maps, Markers, and Zoom function through the Google Maps API. All of the user data was updated in real time by combining our backend Flask application with Firebase. Our dynamic front end utilized and implemented this information through several parameterized API calls from our server. Also on our website in the News tab is a way for citizens to stay informed on events happening in their community. We choose only the most reputable news sources and have a calendar, stance, global/local option, and a search bar to better suit the user's needs. Here, the user can also ask any inquiries to our chatbot, where we use a recurrent TensorFlow LSTM model to run stance detection. Our TensorFlow backend scraps all web articles with all keywords relating to the claim using Google API, and then determines the validity of all the articles in that list using the model. If many valid sources agree with the claim, then the model returns true. Also, we have included a question bot developed using Google's Dialogflow, NLU, and Firestore. Users can ask questions to the bot, and the bot will respond with accurate information provided by the government and reputable news sources. A problem we ran into was when implementing the TensorFlow recurrent LSTM model. Our TensorFlow backend scraps all web articles from all keywords relating to the claim using Google APIs, and then determines the validity of all the articles in that list using the model. However, we faced troubles with Google API because the API did not always produce the right web scraping results, often returning articles with no relevance to the keyword supplied. Also, to better inform the community on the effects of social distancing, our homepage displays a simulation where we show users how social distancing can impact the community. The simulation shows that even with just one infected person, denoted by the red, the virus can quickly spread to the susceptible population, denoted by the blue, in a mere amount of seconds if people don't practice social distancing in enclosed spaces. Our website also provides up-to-date information on the COVID-19 pandemic using data from Johns Hopkins University to give a detailed map to inform which cities have been severely affected and their respective statistics and trends. We will continue to expand our algorithms of hospitals and food banks, as well as improve our news and fact-checking algorithms. For our fact-checking algorithms, we want to implement an Azure web scraper that returns better results for our algorithm. We also want to reach out to organizations and relief centers so that we can implement this idea on a wide scale. We hope through our efforts we will be able to unite a global community to finally end this pandemic.